Hello everyone. I am GM Challenger Riven main from the EUS and EUN server. As you can see, Sleeping Kotak, Grandmaster. I was GM 300 OP, and I want to make the ultimate Riven guide. As you can see, right now I am D1 on the server. I have decayed quite generally a lot, but it's okay. I want to tell you guys about the best Riven way to play her. Number one, obviously you wanna look at your items. It's very not uh, complicated. Gorginker is the mythic you will always go, no matter what someone tells you. Always go Gorginker. If you can base, I always recommend taking Longsword and 3 potions as a start. Do not ever take D-Blade unless you're playing versus very specific matchups, which I will get to in my future videos. I recommend a longsword so you can build it into a Coldfield's Warhammer. Or if you can base and buy a pickaxe or Warhammer and potions, always buy the pickaxe because it has a harder build path for your next base. Now, the second item I recommend buying if you want just a standard build is always Death Stance. Death Stance will always be the best item for you to build second on Riven. The passive of the 30% of damage taken over 3 seconds is immense with the shield, and not only that, when you get a kill or an assist, it resets your whole damage bar, which is absolutely fucking insane. And now, of course, my last and the classic Riven item for 5-6 seasons is Black Cleaver. This, you can switch between these two depending on what matchups you're playing. If you're playing versus Orin, you can obviously wouldn't want to go Black Cleaver first, Black Cleaver second, and then Deathlands. But this is your 3 core main items. Now, let's say you're playing versus a heavy AP team, okay? The way you'll be doing it is that you'll be going Gorginker into Black Cleaver to get more HP, and into Maw. And the way you're going to build this is you're going to get Gorginker, Hex Shrinker in between the Gorginker, and then build Black Cleaver in between, and then finish Maw. And then you have to go Death Stance. This is for AP teams. This is the way you want to build it versus AP teams. Now, if you're playing versus a heavy AD team with crit, like Vayne, Jhin, I recommend Renduin's Omen, 4th item. It's really good. And I always recommend Guardian's Angel. Just solid. And if you're playing versus a very huge mix amount of damage, Gargoyle is always a standard way to go. If your only mission is to just one-shot someone randomly in a game fight, for example, you're playing versus the Fed Twitch and they have a Lulu or something, you want to be going Serrated Dirk. You want to be building Serpent's Fang to burn through the Twitch shield with Lulu. Serpent Fang is what you want to one-shot. If you are playing lower elos and you're looking to get really ahead, I recommend Ghostblade with first base Serrated Dirk. But I'm quite against this a lot of the time, even though it is popular among some other Rivens. And that's pretty much all there is for Riven's itemization. Do not believe anyone else who tells you anything else. They are clearly lying. The boots you should always be going for is these. Ionian boots, 1000%. And then depending on their comp, you want to be going Merc or Ninja Tabby. Of course, the usual. Now, I want to be going into Practice Tool. Let's talk about Rune pages. The one and best Rune page in all League of Legends for Riven that no one will convince me otherwise, even though nobody plays with it except me, is Nimbus Cloak and Gathering Storm with Ignite and Flash. like this. For the reason that I will teach you why you do this is for a very solid reason. Of course, you take Conquer. There's not a single other rune page better for Riven. Triumph, because Riven's a goddamn queen. And Tenacity and Alacrity and Bloodline are all very dependent on the game. I like Alacrity because it makes your fast Q combo faster. I like Tenacity because it makes it so you don't get fucking perma-stunned. And Bloodline is just good versus tank matchups. If you're playing versus Fiora, I definitely recommend these rune pages if you want to snowball your lane. If you want to be a bit more safe, you can always take bone plating and shield bow, bone plating and shield bash. If you're playing versus a tank matchup, I recommend this. So you can get full scaling on your rune pages to be the strongest mid game and early game. Besides that, will always be the best rune page I recommend. And I will show you exactly why right now. Obviously, skins are important. I think the most important skin for you to get is Dawnbringer. It's very, very pleasant for the eyes, so definitely recommend it.